now, I just thought I'll do a bit of singing bowl, a bit of drumming and some tuning forks. So where shall I start? Let me start with my tincture first. Take a deep breath and breathe out. One more. That was just to clear the energy. Let's do some tuning forks. I've only got 2. This is my beautiful deep sounding one. I don't know what hertz they are. And this one's a lot lighter. They've got beautiful sound to them. You won't be able to see them because I'm going to put them down near the mic, but if you've got headphones or earpods, put them in now and hopefully you'll be able to hear them better. Right. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Feel your body just centering. Feel everything melting down into the ground. Feel your back against the chair, or if you're standing, feel your feet on the ground. Connect to Mother Earth. Connect to your body. And relax. One more with the tuning forks. Feel the vibrations from the forks going through your body and breaking down any negativity you have within you right now. Let this lighter sound clear out any thoughts in your mind and empty that space, empty away all the anxiety and stress. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, singing bowl time. I just want you to keep your breath going in a nice flow. I hope these vibrations from the bowl go anywhere in your body that's feeling achy or pain. It could be your heart. Thank you for the gift. It could be your heart. It could be mental health issues. Just take all of the vibrations straight to those areas. Normally I just do guided meditation and some of this, but today I thought I'd really focus on knocking out any bad energy that's around, because the full moon energy has really been affecting people. It's been quite chaotic actually. I don't want to keep reminding you to breathe, but please keep that flow really nice and slow. I'm going to do 3 gongs with this. Let this bowl go to any pain or aches. Relax your mind and your body. And the last one. And now I'm going to change the beater because it changes the sound. So 3 from this one. It's a lot deeper and a lot stronger to really cut through any negative energy, any pain. Enjoy. Let it ground you and center you. Second one. Down to your root chakra. Take a big deep breath in as I do the last one. Breathe in and breathe out. There we go. Now time for the seeds. Crowd favourite. Keep taking in lovely long deep breaths in your nose and out your mouth, and fill up your stomach with air and just feel everything melting down into the ground, and feel any energy around you center, ground, calm and settle. And if the full moon energy that's coming tomorrow has been affecting you, just use any of these sounds to break it all down around you so that you can transmute it into positive energy that you can harness and make into energy that will motivate you to move forward, chase your dreams, chase your happiness, and also complete anything that you haven't finished. If there's been a task that you've just left undone, now's the time for you to complete it, so that you can make way for new things in your life. Let the beautiful sounds of these wind chimes fill your body. Knock out any sounds in the center of your mind so that you can be healed and relaxed. Finally, just chill. I hope you're enjoying these sounds. Keep taking lovely deep breaths in the nose and out the mouth. And let your stomach fill up as if you've got the tide in the center of it. And feel it moving in and out with your breath. In and out. If your day is just beginning, let these chimes give you positive energy around you, ready for your day, and to help you go forward with anything that you want to do for the day and the week. It's a brand new week. How lucky are we that we have a whole new week ahead of us for us to start again, or to continue reaching our goals, to make changes that need to be made so that we can be happy and peaceful, and help with our grief if we have any. But every new week, every new day, every new hour, we have the opportunity to start making changes and to start breathing and centering ourselves so that we can be calm, so that we can react to things in a calm way, in a calm manner, and so that our emotions can be more stable, especially around the time of the full moon. I was saying on my live earlier that so many of us say, oh, I'll do that next Monday, or I'll start that tomorrow, or actually I'll wait till January, till after Christmas. Why do we do that? Tomorrow isn't promised. Tomorrow is not promised, so why are we waiting until next Monday or January to begin something? New Year's resolutions don't have to be New Year. We can make our resolutions right now. If we want to change something, start now, make the choice and just do it. Take action and do it. If we're not happy, if we're feeling stuck, why are we allowing ourselves to stay in that? Why don't we make that choice and dedicate and motivate ourselves to making change when it's all within? It's all up to us to make those changes. But the longer we leave it, the less likely we are to change, and we'll just keep going through the motions, keep suffering, and just carry on as normal. I personally don't want to be stuck feeling unhappy or sad. And when I'm feeling intense grief for my mum, I allow myself to cleanse and release, but then the minute that stops, I literally do something for myself, self-care, self-love, something that I enjoy, and then I make a decision to do something for myself. And if that happens to be at night time, I'll write in my journal exactly what it is that I'd like to do tomorrow. When we're having times of self-doubt, times where we just don't know what's next, there are ways that we can get through that, and we don't have to suffer alone either. We've all got this beautiful community online, beautiful, so loving and caring. So if you're feeling lonely in your life, you don't need to feel lonely, because how lucky are we? Because look, at our fingertips, we've got people, and we've got people who actually care, and that's a beautiful thing. Don't be alone. Come online. If you're feeling stuck and you don't know where to begin, we can all help each other. But as I say every week, write down your goals, write down what you think will make you happy, write down things that are going wrong for you that you want to change. Do it now, do it today, don't do it on Monday or on the weekend or January. Let's start now, guys. Let's use this full moon energy and the full moon tomorrow to complete this cycle and begin a new chapter for ourselves. So many of us have had to make really difficult decisions lately, and we've all been going through a lot of change. Change is everywhere right now. The whole world is changing, and there's, again I say the word change, there's change in the air. Something is going to happen, something is coming, and everyone feels it. Even people I've spoken to who aren't spiritual, they can feel it too. So with change comes doubt, worry, nerves, anxiety, insomnia, feelings of nervousness, and sometimes people just don't know what on earth is going on. They don't know what's wrong. It's the change that's coming, and there's nothing to be scared of. What I want you to do is center yourself. Take deep breaths when you're feeling those feelings, and keep in your mind your intentions. You can make those changes too. You can move with that changing energy, make changes for yourself, and just start a new chapter. Because no one knows what's going to happen. We don't know what this big change is that's coming. But what we can know is where we want to head and how we want to deal with this change. I know that I'd like to go into this new, I don't know what to call it, a new beginning, a new era. Calm and centered and on my path to my goals and healing myself. So much healing, and I think we all need healing wherever we are in our life. There's always something that we need to heal within ourselves, and I think now is the time to do that, because this earth is coming to an end of a really big cycle. So let's be ready for the new beginning. Let's be energetically ready and mentally ready. Let's just go for it. So I really want to kind of motivate you all to do that, especially tomorrow when it's the actual full moon. Is there anything that you all have intentions for? Like, do you have anything set in your mind that you would like to start aiming for or releasing from you? Because today, the day before the full moon, is a really good time to have those intentions clear in your head, so that tomorrow we can actually release them, send them off to the moon. So I think today is going to be the day of thinking about the intentions, being ready for releasing, and then tomorrow we can focus on centering our energies when the full moon is happening. A lot of people have been going through breakups right now, and people who are wanting to break up but don't quite know how to do it. And it's been the most breakups I have seen in a long time, and it's all been happening in the last 2 weeks maybe. You don't deserve to be in a toxic relationship. No one does. We all, if we can, separate ourselves from any toxicity, whether that be from a friendship, a work relationship, a love relationship, and even a family one. And I think the family one might be the hardest, because there are blood, and it's so hard to separate from blood. And as much as I would say we have to work at those relationships with the family, yes, but when you have tried and tried and tried, and you're just getting nowhere, but their toxicity continues and maybe even gets worse, it may be time for you to make that change and make that cut. And it's the hardest choice, it really is, but we need to start thinking for ourselves, and we need to start prioritizing ourselves, especially if you're in an abusive relationship as well. Don't allow yourself to be treated badly, whether it be emotionally abusive or physically abusive. If you're single and you're feeling lonely and you're hanging around with people who have toxic energy or negative energy, you don't need to do that, because being alone doesn't mean loneliness, and loneliness doesn't mean being with people who are bad for you. You can be alone and not lonely, and the only way that you can achieve that is to start self-loving, doing self-care, and doing things for yourself that you love, doing things that brighten up your soul and your heart. But the only way you can do that is if you actually take action and not just think about it. You have to be brave. You have to. And bravery means you have to dig deep for your strength, which you have. I promise you, we all have strength in abundance within us, because we've got the strength from the universe or from God, whatever you believe in, whatever your beliefs, even if you just believe that your loved ones are watching over you and your ancestors. They are the ones, and the universe or God is the one who is going to keep filling us with strength that we need to get through everything. But you just have to tap into it. And tapping into it means making time to breathe and focus. Really focus your energies onto what matters. So many of us just don't make enough time for that. So now is the perfect time for that, because of the full moon energy and this big change in the air that's coming. It's time for us to wrap things up, put ends to things, tie up loose ends, and just start going forward. So I want you to just breathe. Have everything in sight, everything in mind, and start protecting yourself. If your energy has been drained, it could be from the full moon, it could be from the change, it could be from friends, family, loved ones. This means that you're not looking after yourself enough. That is a sign from your body and your mind telling you you need to take a little step back and start looking after yourself more. Start making a bit more time for nothing, for calm, and for connecting to the source, the divine, the universe, anything, Mother Earth, yourself. Connect to yourself, connect to your inner self. Just be quiet. Just sit in quiet. The first thing in the morning, I sit down with my cup of coffee or my matcha latte, and I'll open my door and I'll just listen to the birds. I'll listen to whatever noises are outside. I'll look around. I'll find something that's beautiful. I try to find 5 things. I'll look around. I'll look at the trees, the plants, the birds, the grass, the sky, the sun, the clouds. To me, they're all beautiful. And then when you're soaking in all the sounds from nature or your environment, you're focusing in and you're honing in on the world. You're connecting yourself to the world. Smell things. Smell. What can you smell in that moment? The 5 senses are huge. Even the 6 senses. Use your 6th sense. What can you see? What can you smell? What can you taste? What can you hear? What can you feel? Because all those things are things that are going to help us connect to ourselves and find inner calm. Rushing around, constantly on our phones, constantly listening, constantly having screaming around us, constantly working, doing overtime, or helping others all the time and not helping yourself, having late nights. None of these things are healthy for us, and people are forgetting to drink water. People are forgetting to hydrate, even eat. We need to change these things. I have to as well. I am going to practice what I preach. I have been, I promise you, so I'm not just teaching and then switching off and not doing any of it. I'm practicing. I am doing journaling so much. I'm doing sound baths, I'm listening to sound baths, I'm listening to podcasts that relax me. But I also enjoy silence. Some people are really uncomfortable in silence. And there's nothing to be uncomfortable about. Even if you're in a room with people, it's okay if there's a few moments of silence. Not every moment needs to be filled. We're so used to filling every second of our day, especially on our phones. Some people even take their phones to the toilet with them. That's how much we can't just be quiet and be peaceful. And that's quite scary, that we can't even be without distractions when we're on the toilet. That's when we know that we need to really make changes, guys. So it's difficult. These are changes that we need to all make just to help ourselves now connect to the frequency changes and to start. We're now in autumn or fall. We're in a new season, and we're going to come up to winter season really quickly, and then we'll be into a new year. New. Have you noticed the pattern right now? New energies coming, new seasons coming, new year's coming. This is the time, this is literally the perfect time for us to start tweaking our daily habits. And it's not going to be as hard as you think, because the more that we're aware that we're doing these things, I think the easier it becomes, and then we can make it a habit to stop ourselves doing this. If you find that your phone is always in your hands, even if you go into the kitchen, put the phone down before you get up. If you miss a phone call or a text, it doesn't matter. Your phone will be there. It will tell you if you've missed a call or a message. If it's important, they'll leave a message for you, a voicemail, and you can call back. You can take a few moments. And like I've said on this stream before, when you're washing up, when you're doing the laundry or the vacuuming, the cleaning, anything, you can just breathe. Use those moments to turn everyday mundane tasks into meditation, into breath work, and into moments of calm. Because I know, even I have been guilty of this, that I used to hate cleaning. I hated it. I'd go into it all flustered because I didn't want to do it, and I would rush and get all hot and flustered. But now I think, okay, I have to do these things. These are things that must be done, but let's make them into moments of calm. Because that way, the more you do breath work, the more you center yourself, the more you will change, the more your emotions will stabilize and balance. Healing will be promoted in your body, and you'll start to feel more focused. So when you're vacuuming, when you're doing anything, just breathe. All the usual stuff, slowly in your nose and slowly out your mouth. If you want to speed up your breathing, say you're doing the vacuuming, you can breathe in and out with every movement with the vacuum. If you're washing, sorry my voice, if you're washing up, you can maybe think every time you pick up a new plate or a new cup, you will start a new set of 6 breaths in and 6 breaths out. Make these moments of everyday things we do into moments of calm, and it's healing for us. So please remember that. And I know that I'm like a broken record. Every live I say the same thing, and that's because I want to remind you. So many of us forget. I forget, so I'm actually reminding myself, and it helps make such a difference. And if you also put on music, if you want to, when you're doing housework or anything that's just makes you think, oh no, I don't want to do that, put some music on that you love, something uplifting, and you can do your breath work with that. Even it doesn't have to be slow, just do breath work, focus on your breathing, focus on how your body's feeling. And then when you finish doing that task, like the minute the vacuum turns off, just stand still and breathe and thank the universe or thank God for giving you that time to center yourself and for the air that you were able to breathe in. So we don't smile often, especially to ourselves. So I do that in the morning when I'm looking for the 5 things. And if I hear the birds chirping, that always makes me smile. Always. And when I see the leaves on the trees just gently moving with the wind, that's so calming to me. I don't know if that's because I'm an air sign, but seeing the air go through the trees is something so healing for me. But just like watching water as well, I always thought I would be a water sign because I'm quite an emotional person and I feel really deeply, but I'm an air sign. But I think it's good to just connect to all of the elements, because our souls need a bit of every single element within us, because each element will bring out different parts of our personality. Just like yin and yang, we need both to keep us balanced, to keep the world balanced. So if you can, notice what parts of your personality need to come out more? Do you need a bit more fire energy so that you're more confident? Do you need to come up with more ideas for yourself and start thinking clearly? Then you need to connect to the air more. Ideas and thoughts and expressing your thoughts and taking action. That's all the air energy. And also going back to fire, of course, the sun. Connect to the sun. The water is all about emotions, connecting to your intuition and your feelings and trusting yourself. I think all of us need to start doing that a bit more. So start noticing water when you're near it. Even in the shower or the bath is a perfect time for us to connect to that water energy. And remember, water can be calming, but it can also be quite energetic, should we say? So take from the water what you need at that moment. Do you need to be more calm? Or do you need more energy? Do you need more movement within you? And of course, we've got the earth energy. Being grounded more, being more centered, being more connected to everything around you. When you're grounded, that's when you can be the pillar for other people. And that's when you get to know yourself the most. So many of us need to be connecting to the earth more than anything. I think even if, obviously, if you're not an earth sign, it doesn't matter. I think first, when you're on the beginning of a journey, connecting to earth is the most important. Just stand, you don't have to do anything. Just stand on the floor, stand on the grass, stand on anything. And connect to Mother Earth. Feel yourself solid on the ground and stable. Feel your spine strong. And then once we can do that, that's when we'll know what we need. Because when we're stable and strong and centered, we know, do I need to be a bit more in touch with my emotions? Do I need to bring my emotions back a bit? Do I need to be more energetic? Do I need to connect more with my thoughts? Like, these are so many things, and it's all linked with the elements, and we don't think about that often. But right now, with all the changes going on, I think elemental connection is really important. To teach your teenagers, to teach your children, to just switch off the phones, to literally have no screen time. Because that's when the true connections and bonding can happen. And it's the same when you go out for dinner with your friends, or if you go for a drink with a friend or a coffee. Keep your phone away. Don't even have it on the table. And if you have it on the table, some people just turn the phone around as if that makes a difference. It doesn't, because you still know the phone's there. And if the phone makes a noise, you know you're going to turn it around and look. Don't do that. If you're with someone that you want to spend time with them, connect with them. Keep that phone away, unless of course you're waiting for an emergency call or a really important call. That's different. But the phone is like a big block for us all. A block with us continuing connections with family and friends. It's a block for us connecting with our surroundings, connecting with the earth, connecting with energies, and connecting with ourselves even, because if we are concentrating and focusing on our phones, sometimes we don't even know how we're feeling, because we're just focusing on what we're watching or what we're doing or scrolling, and it becomes mindless. Just scroll. And it's like we're dumbing down and numbing down our brains, and our souls are kind of trapped in that. And I bet you our souls are screaming out for more. Our souls are here to learn, to experience, to connect, to teach, to help, not to be scrolling on a phone all day long. And I hold my hands up. I do it sometimes, especially when I'm exhausted and I just don't want to do anything, or if I'm in a lot of pain, or if my grief is really bubbling up. I will sometimes try to distract it so that I don't feel it because I'm too tired or I just don't want to go there, and I will mindlessly scroll on my phone. I am completely guilty of that, but I do also try to make sure I'm mindful of not doing that at other times. All about mindfulness. And just when you pick up your phone, every time you pick up your phone from now, I want you to think to yourself before you go on it, hang on, why am I picking this up? Do I need it? Or am I just going to scroll? Because if you are just going to scroll, put it down and take a few breaths and maybe get up and do something, or go to a window and look at something pretty, listen outside, distract yourself, maybe read or write down a couple of goals that you want to do or something you want to do tomorrow. And then again, later on, if you go to just automatically pick up your phone, stop, hang on, why am I picking the phone up? Do I really need to scroll right now? Probably not. Unless you're coming on for a live stream or you want to message a friend or a family member to see how they are. That's the time for us to pick up our phones. Connection. And I know that we connect through the internet, that's different, that's live streams. I'm talking about mindless scrolling. Today I have been trying really hard to help people center and calm for the full moon tomorrow, because it's been a little bit crazy online and outside. The drivers have gone like maniacs. So I'm just like, okay, no more, I'm coming on. So this is my second live of the day. And I've also made a video for TikTok, which is up now, just for some anxiety and to help harness that energy and transmute it. And so here I am. I've just been doing a little bit of sound healing and talking and breathing, and just reminding everyone that our phones are not actually a part of our experience here on earth. Our souls are not craving our phone. It's a habit created in our minds that want our phone, not our actual soul. Our soul is craving connection and experience, like I said. We need to remember that. And next time you pick your phone up, think of me saying, do you really need to be doing that? Why are you picking up your phone? Why? Think of me. And I don't know if this is too much of a task, but every time you pick up your phone, just for social media, I want you to do a set of 4 or 6 deep breaths. Or I want you to message someone and just ask how they are. So whenever you pick up the phone, you're doing something for yourself with the breathing, and you're also going to message someone to see how they are. So you're doing something for others. So let's try to make our phone a part of our connection on this planet, instead of just constantly using it for mindless things. I'm now going to do some drumming. So if you want to just relax, sit back, take a few breaths. I'm going to try and just do some long steady beats and just take a few breaths, okay? And maybe when I'm drumming, think about your intentions for the full moon. Think about what you want to let go of. Think about what you want to do for yourself, and just get lost into the drum beat and let the drum beat knock out any negative energy within you or around you. Okay, here we go. Focused. Get lost in the beat of the drum. allow thoughts to come in, the only thoughts that I want you to think about are what you want to let go of for this full moon, and all the intentions you have for yourself and for your life. Think about it and be straight and strong on what you need to do. And I hope that the energy from this live has surrounded you and centered you, given you motivation to start making changes, because now is the perfect time. We've got new energy coming, a new beginning. We're in a new season, and the new winter season will come soon, followed by the new year. So now is the perfect time to make changes, let go and end a big chapter, and time for new intentions and new goals, and a new chapter, a new beginning, now, not in the new year, but now. Let this drum knock out any energy in your room, any negativity that's been around you, any pain in your body, any anxiety in your head. Let the day ahead of you be a positive one, or the evening. Let this be a new start for you. New hour, a new chance to make changes. Taking deep breaths in through your nose and out your mouth. And feel that energy of the full moon. Transmute it into positive energy, not chaotic energy. Calm, serene, positive energy. End of a cycle. Let go. New beginnings, new chance, and feel that energy. Let your body melt into the ground. Connect with Mother Earth. Feel the earthly beats of this drum. Ground, center, balance. Feel that balance come all across you. Everything calm, calm and relaxed. Let this beat promote healing in your body. The cells are renewing, or your blood is renewing as we speak. Your heart is pumping. The oxygen is renewing in your lungs. Our body is working for us. Our body is working to keep us going. It's not against us how we think. so that you can go forward and do whatever you need to do, feeling more positive and feeling kind of ready just to face whatever you need to face. You can do it. You've got the strength within you, and use the energy that's surrounding you right now, because it's there for us to harness. It's there for us to transmute. And I want you to now feel gratitude. Gratitude for everything that's happening. Although the change in the air can be a little bit nerve-wracking and off-putting and worrying, it's not. Use all of that energy. I hope that you enjoyed that. I hope that you feel calm, yet also energized and ready for your day or your evening. And I hope that you now have all your intentions ready for tomorrow's full moon, ready to let go and ready to start new chapters, to find your peace, to find your happiness, and to find your purpose, because you have it. Every single one of us has purpose for this planet, for this life. Do things that nourish your soul and your heart, and keep those phones out of your hand. Make your phone something for purpose, not habit. I am feeling grateful for the community that I've connected with online, and for the people in my life who are still with me. I lost a lot of people when my mum passed away a year ago. I don't know why, but people just disappeared. But what it did show me is who the true friends were in my life. And it has also, the universe produced new friends for me online who have really helped me, and I'm so grateful for you all. So if you want to write down anything ready for the meditation tomorrow, it will be a lot more guided stuff, more visualization. And I was supposed to do that in this live, but I was kind of guided to do more sound stuff. So I love you all. Thanks for coming. Have an amazing day, and keep looking for beautiful things around you, because I promise you they're there. Bye everyone.